guys doing? My name is Mike again, and I'd like to welcome you to my place right here in Lexington, Mississippi. And thank you for joining me for another segment of On the Road with the SPRA. So I'm going to tell you, the Southeastern Professional Rodeo Association has given the cowboys and cowgirls a ton of great opportunities here in 2021. And the weekend of April the 30th and May the 1st was no exception. Our first stop took us to your 2021 Cullman, Alabama. It was the 38th annual Stars and Stripes Rodeo. This rodeo has been voted Indoor Rodeo of the Year a consecutive 3 years in a row. Man, Mr. Bill Hudson and Double Creek Rodeo Company kicked things off with a bang, and they did just that in Cullman, Alabama. First off, you can't help but have a great rodeo when you have five-time SPFR announcer from Bloomfield, Missouri, Mr. Austin Williams, commanding the mic there in Cullman, Alabama. He teamed up with your 2020 SPFR Rodeo Entertainer of the Year. From the Bayou State of Louisiana, he's the Misfit Cowboy. That's Mr. Brian Patton. He brings his registered Longhorn steer, downtown Roscoe Brown, with him. He brings the big red Brahma bull out of the low swamps of Louisiana with him. He calls that bull Django. Guys, if you ever have an opportunity to go see them, you don't want to miss it. Now, I'm telling you, if you missed it in Cullman, Alabama, you can catch him with me and Double Creek Rodeo in Moundville, Alabama on May the 21st and 22nd. You go ahead and mark your calendars for that. I'm going to tell you, when the action kicked off, it kicked off hard, it kicked off heavy, it kicked off ranchy. In the bareback, Mr. Mac McCurdy, he was 67 points to get the second place win there. And then the cowboy that has come out of retirement this year, guys, it's like he never missed a beat. He is a 7-time SPRA world champion. This cowboy makes it look so easy. Mr. Trey Moore is so much in control of every ride. I haven't seen a ride, I think, where that cowboy wasn't picture perfect. And he went to Cullman, Alabama and posted up 85 picture perfect points to get the win in the bareback. Welcome back, Trey Moore. On to the saddle bronc, the classic event rodeo. It was down against the brothers. Now, it's more than about winning sometimes. Sometimes it's about sibling against sibling. Who can score higher? Who can get the faster time? Who's going to have to drive all the way back home if he's the loser? We went up to the bluegrass state of Kentucky, and we saw Mr. Eli Troyer come in there. 64 points, got him the second place. And he was like, dude, I'm sitting here good, I'm happy, I'm not going to have to drive home tonight. But baby brother comes in there. Rudy Troyer has been on fire this year. That guy says, hold on a minute, big brother. Let me do my thing. And he did his thing in the tune of 65 points to win the saddle bronc. Congratulations to the Troyer brothers from Kentucky. Guys, you're a joy to have in the SPRA. Keep it up. We look forward to seeing you up and down the road. On to our tie-down calf roping. Ty Owens tied one down in 10.9 seconds to sneak his way into the pay window. The old hand from Scuba, Mississippi, he seems like he's just been around forever, and, that he has. Judd Gully, 10.6 to catch a third-place check. We go to Cliff Goodrich. Talk about experience. Guys, this guy's been there. He's done it. He's got more than a T-shirt. He's got the gold buckles to prove it. Humboldt, Tennessee is where he hails from. Cliff Goodrich puts up 9.6 seconds for the second place win. And tying up the win with 7.9 is our very own Blaine Zane in the tie-down calf roping. That took us to the pretty cowgirls breaking the ropes away from the saddle horns, putting those western neckties there around the calf. And I'm going to tell you, it took us in third place, splitting it with 3.3 seconds was Paisley Hughes and Talise Berry. Talise, I pick out about her and her horse. I say that combined, they have over 70 years of experience. Really and truly, guys, they have a lot of knowledge between those two guys, those two teammates right there, and they do a great job at it. Then we went up to the second place win with a 3 flat. The brand new grandmother, Miss Tracy Edmondson, came in there and cinched up that second place check with a 3 and flat. Then we took a trip right down I-65 until we saw the big tower that's painted like a peach. It says Clanton, Alabama. We slammed on brakes right there. We offered up the opportunity to Miss Jordan Wade. Guys, she answered that opportunity with a 2.4 to get the win in the breakaway roping. Congratulations to you, Jordan. On to the big man's event, the steer wrestling. Guys, one big man, he shined above all of them. He was a 14-3. But guess what? Don't ever count your chickens before they hatch. Don't ever count yourself out until the fat lady sings or the old loudmouth announcer says good night and God bless. Because Kobe Daniel won the thing with a 14-3. Congratulations to Kobe. Pretty Cowgirls, lightning fast American quarter horses. Miss Brittany Day. Her and her horse Yellow Fella, they have been one consistent, awesome team this year. They hail from Baker, Florida. Brittany is the 2021 SPRA Barrel Racing Director. They posted up 13.11 and 3 to get there into the bottom side of that pay window. Then we go up to Humboldt, Tennessee again. We extend the long arm of opportunity to Miss Julie Goodrich. Guys, she won this very rodeo last year. She came back to defend her title. She got around 3 cans at a 13.102. Not quite good enough to win the whole thing, but it was good enough for a 4th place check for the Cowgirl from Humboldt, Tennessee. Then we go to our reigning Rookie of the Year. Talk about one that's been on fire. Ms. Michelle Quinn came in here last year. She walked across that Gold Buckle Gala stage. She got that rookie buckle. She came in on the very first rodeo in Odenville this year. She showed out with the win. She shows up over there in the Cullman, Alabama there. She's sitting number 1 in the standings. She holds on to that number 1 with a smoking run over there to get the 3rd place check in Cullman. On to the 2nd place win. Pretty Cowgirl Alyssa Atkins posts up a 12.945 to take home that 2nd place check, and winning the barrel racing with a smoking 12.62 and 7 is Miss Josie Owens. Pretty Cowgirls, lightning fast American quarter horses. Guys, it don't get no more rodeo than that. Congratulations, ladies. On to our dynamic duos, our team roping. Now, in the team roping, 3rd place goes to Rain Starkey and Ethan Wheeler, 5.3. Then Mr. Charlie Day. Guys, he is a former SPRA champion on the hillside. He teamed up with him, Jesse Cook, 5 flat to take them home a 2nd place win. And then winning the team roping, Billy Berry and Mark Gentry. Those guys have probably made more rodeo finals and lost more rodeo jackets than many of us have ever earned. 4.7 is what they stretched it out for to stretch out the win there in the team roping. Last and certainly not least, the Bulls, boy, they put a licking on some Cowboys this year in Cullman, Alabama. But there's one Cowboy they did not put a licking on. Mr. Cole Ivey, he has been right there in the money, putting the steel in the beef week after week after week. He's the only man to make the 8-second buzzer in Cullman, Alabama. If you look at me, look up here at the TV screen with me. We're gonna go to my Facebook page real quick, and let's go back over here now with Lauren. We're not gonna go see Lauren right yet. We are gonna go to Facebook. We're gonna go here to our saved videos, and I'm gonna show you. This is the ride that won the Bulls in Cullman, Alabama. Mr. Cole Ivey. Check it out. Dude, round and around like a merry-go-round. Sticks with him, son. So controlled. It's not a wonder they put the pen to paper. 85 championship points for Cole Ivy. We give him a tip of our resistol and say congratulations, Bullhand, on your win in Cullman, Alabama's 38th annual Stars and Stripes Rodeo. Guys, my name is Mac again, and I live right here in Lexington, Mississippi. I want to thank you again for joining me on the road with the SPRA. Y'all come see us.